want to blow $100,000? That's what I ask people who want to buy an online business. Of course, they always go, nah, I don't want to blow $100,000. Are you crazy? And I'm not crazy, I don't think. But what is crazy is how people go about buying online businesses. If they have $100,000 and they don't know what kind of online business they should focus on, then they will go crazy as they scroll through a gazillion sites aimlessly, or even worse, they risk their savings on a dud business. In this video, I cover the best online businesses to buy if you have over $100,000. So if you're ready, please share some YouTube love with me and hit the like button. It means a lot and I really do appreciate it. Also, stay tuned till the end for two reasons. One, I will cover a kind of business model that I haven't covered before. And the one thing about this model that makes it so attractive if you want to own a successful business. And then I'll also share with you the deal killer when it comes to buying an online business. If you don't grasp this, you will waste your time and your savings. But I'll give you a hint. If you have ever drank Coca-Cola or used an iPhone, you're gonna wanna hear this. Congratulations. If you have $100,000 in savings, that is excellent. You had to do a lot correctly to achieve that. You did good work and you didn't spend every cent that you made. I commend you. That is so rare. Seriously, people who have savings of $100,000+ is a very small sliver of the world's population. And hey, if you don't have $100,000 to spend, kudos to you for being proactive and educating yourself by watching this video. Tip my hat to you for your ambition. Consider this video a helpful stepping stone on your journey. Either way, I'm giving you two great kinds of online businesses to buy for the $100,000+ range and beyond. First, let's get on some common ground together. Why would you consider buying an online business? Two words, dollars and hours. We want to buy a business that gives you dollars with as little hours of your time per month as possible. That's it in a nutshell. And why buy an online business? Why not just start one? Because starting something is risky, it's uncertain, and it takes time and a particular set of skills that are difficult to learn, and it will probably fail anyway. 90% of businesses fail. So why not skip the failure and go buy one of the 10% of businesses that has survived and get that business at a good price for the value and then grow it. Our goal here is not to do something super difficult, nor to show others how clever we are, nor to pile on loads of stress to prove we know how to work hard. There is no time for that. The clock is always ticking. Our goal is to buy a passive income stream, and to buy that income stream for the best price and with the least hours in searching and then growing that income stream. In other words, we buy an online business because it's efficient. When we have the business, our input is hours and the output is dollars. I think one key metric for defining success in owning an online business is dollars per hour. What is the most dollars you can get with the least hours of your attention, so that you can pay attention to your family or other businesses, anything else in your life? We're buying passive income streams. A business you purchase for $100,000+ can give you back a nice monthly income, which I'll break down for you a little later on in this video. I hope that frames things for you about why buying an online business makes sense. Because believe me, every day I speak with people about the idea that you can buy an online business and you don't have to start it. And it doesn't need to take 100+ hours every month. And no one ever knows that this is a thing. And is it all pie in the sky? No, it takes work, but it can be done. So what kind of online business is best for you if you're in the $100,000+ range? I'll give you two kinds. First, I will cover content websites. These are also known as blogs. How do content websites work? Content websites have articles, and people come to the website, usually through Google, to read the articles. For example, when you Google a recipe and go to a recipe website, you are visiting a content website. And how do content websites make money? The first way is with advertisements. These websites with advertisements are called display ad websites. So if you had a content website, you'd have ads on it from Google Google AdSense or Ezoic or Mediavine, and the more people who see those ads, the more money you make. If you think about it, a content website is just a way of getting attention and then selling that attention to advertisers. In the same way that the news stations or the sports on television, they get your attention and then they have commercials. It's all just media and advertising. I'm now going to make a quick public announcement about advertisements on websites. If or when you get your content website, please don't just jam pack it with ads. It's not valuable for the people visiting your website. We've all visited sites that are chock-a-block full of ads, and that's super annoying. Instead, consider giving the most value possible to your audience with the best content possible with a reasonable amount of ads. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't know. Max advertisements on a website don't necessarily make more money. What? So that was a tangent, but now you know. All right, the second kind of content websites are affiliate websites. An affiliate website gets its name because it has affiliate links. For example, say there's an affiliate website called costumesfordogs.com, and someone is reading the article about a Halloween costume for dog, where it makes your dog look like a hot dog or something like that. The article will have an affiliate link to Amazon, and if someone clicks that link and buys that hot dog costume, then the website owner gets paid a commission. And somewhere out there, a dog is now looking like a hot dog. You get the idea. All right, that was affiliate content sites. And I need to make the point here, you can have a content website that is a hybrid between ads and affiliates, where it gets revenue from both ads and affiliates. That is a thing. I do have a lot more to share with you about the types of websites that are a good fit if you're in the 100K plus range. But please let me know in the comments, which one of the things I've mentioned so far is most beneficial to you? I ask so that what you're learning here sticks in your mind, and also so that I can create more content that you want. Help me help you. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, please. All right, why do I suggest content websites for the $100,000 plus range? Honestly, for the same reason that content sites, they're kind of great at any price range. Those reasons are content sites don't take a lot of time if you've purchased correctly and create systems. A well-purchased, well-systematized content site can take a few hours a month to run and gives you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So think about that hourly rate versus being a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher or a plumber. All of those professions take hours, attention, and also make you be at a certain place at a certain time dealing with people you may not prefer to be around. You get my point. And they're less risky if you do due diligence correctly. If you were to try and start a business, there is so much risk. Like, the thing may not work. Versus if you buy a business that is already working, it's gotten past an important hurdle. It's a two in the hand versus one in the bush type situation. You've got the content on the website and people are Googling for that content. That's it. If 100 people come to the content website or 1,000, it doesn't mean there's more incremental work or cost for you. All right, moving on. Content websites, again, are simpler. If you're spending a $100,000 or more amount on a business, you do not want to lose that money. You don't want to lose any amount of money, which brings us to the next reason content sites are so legit. The learning curve is less steep for content websites. Compared to other websites and business models, there's less to learn, and you don't have to learn it all on day one. There are fewer moving parts on content sites, so there's less stuff that you have to master right away, because there are only a few levers you're pulling with content websites, with content creation being like the major one. And there's also SEO and some technical stuff, but that is about it. And a learning curve that is less steep means less stress for you, which is also our goal. Okay, I want to switch gears. I personally think this next point is so underrated when it comes to content sites. You can grow your content website. And what do I mean by that? I mean that if you own a content website, you're the owner, and the owner controls the business and can make changes to grow the business. You're probably thinking, duh, William, what's the big deal? Well, I think that is a rare situation. It's the opposite of stock investing. For example, if you buy a share of Apple, yes, you're part owner of Apple, and maybe you get the dividend and capital appreciation, but you don't have any control or any influence over what Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, does. If Tim Cook is messing up Apple, all you can do is sell. In theory, you vote in the annual Apple meeting, but really you don't have any control over Apple. You'd have to be a big time shareholder holding billions worth of Apple stock before they care what you think. But with an online business such as a content website, you are the owner with full control. But wait, there's more. Not only are you in control, but you control the business easily. Here's an example of what I mean. Say you own a content site and you want to grow it. So you put more quality content on the site and the site grows and it makes more money. That is simple. In other words, you control the ship and the ship is easy to steer. So, to recap, it's rare that you can own a business, have complete control, and that control is valuable because your business is simple and electronic. It's easier to make changes to grow the business. I'll keep driving this point home just a little bit more. You can be the full owner of a brick and mortar business, but they are generally more complicated and more time intensive than a content website. For example, you can be the full owner of a food truck. Good luck. Do you know how ridiculously hard it is to work on a food truck? The hours, the cooking, the sweating. It's hard to turn around a brick and mortar business versus an electronic business. But if you own your own online business, you can and should do things to make the business grow. It's like having 100% of the stock of a business that pays dividends every month, and you can grow it if you do the right work. Do you know what I mean? Like, how cool is that? Alright, I just discussed content websites. Content websites are actually interesting whether you have 10K or $1 million. They're always interesting because of their simplicity. Now, on to the second kind of online business that is very interesting, especially above $100,000. It's a membership website. What is that? It's a website where people pay every month in order to get access to information or belong to a special club. For example, there could be a membership website called howtodealwithmyterribleteenager.com, and parents of terrible teens pay $50 every month to get special seminars or belong to a private Facebook group, attend therapy and anger management sessions, whatever. That's an example of a membership website. You get the idea. And what is specifically great about membership websites? Well, remember all those good things about content sites? Simplicity, the control, the hours, those are all still pretty true for membership websites. So I don't want to repeat all that good stuff. But there is one special thing about membership websites, and it's, drum roll, recurring revenue. Recurring revenue is the best for business owners and for members or customers, because if the membership is actually valuable and they keep coming back, then it's a win-win for everybody involved. I love recurring revenue, and you should too. Recurring revenue means you, the owner, have more certain income that just rolls in every single month. You have happy repeat customers who come back again and again. You want sticky customers, sticky members who pay you every month, and membership sites have that. The recurring revenue is why membership sites can often fetch higher multiples in the market, because they're less risky and more certain. You can find membership websites on big brokers such as Empire Flippers or Investors Club or FE International. They'll all have membership sites. We just covered content websites and membership sites, and I'd like to hear from you. What have you learned? What's one cool thing about content websites or membership sites? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, math class is in session. Let's talk some quick math for content or membership businesses using our $100,000 number as our starting point. This math should get you hyped about online businesses. I'm going to talk about purchase price, multiple, and monthly profit. Let's say cactushats.com is a membership site where members get new cactus hats every month for a small fee. The site is on sale for $100,000. That is the asking price. And cactushats.com spits out $4,000 a month in profit. That's the monthly profit. And the multiple is 100,000 divided by 4,000, which is 25. That is the multiple. Did you catch that? Generally, the multiple is off of the monthly net profit for a website. For example, if a site makes $3,000 a month and the multiple is 45, that means the asking price is $135,000. Feel free to do some of this on paper. I did before making this video. So with $100,000 plus, you really do have some interesting options for buying an online business, because you can get a content website or or a membership site that is serious quality. The higher quality websites generally will have a higher multiple and a higher asking price, which we just covered a second ago. But they've proven that they can generate revenue. So that's so good. Now, I'm not saying because some Joe Schmo slapped a big asking price on his website, that means that's what it's worth. Not at all. You must value the business yourself and only pay what you think it's worth, and not just accept the asking price. I hope by quickly walking you through that math that it helped you get stoked about online businesses. Now, I want to leave you with one final point. All of this information is useless if you can't manage yourself and channel your emotions and your actions to actually do productive work. That's one reason why you should download our due diligence framework. It's in the description below. It'll help channel you to be able to buy a business with little risk. If you have $100,000+ you will still fail at buying an online business if you don't get this right. Warren Buffett, who owns billions of dollars worth of Coca-Cola and Apple and Geico, the insurance company with the gecko. And I'm gonna read you a quote from Warren Buffett to leave you with the one thing you need to master to buy an online business. Investing is not a game where the guy with the 160 IQ beats the guy with the 130 IQ. Once you have ordinary intelligence, what you need is the temperament to control the urges that get other people into trouble in investing. Temperament. That's it, guys. See you on the next video. Guys, no matter how much money you'd like to invest in buying an online business, you don't want to waste your savings buying a business that is a scam or a bad business or the wrong business for you. To prevent that, we created our due diligence framework. You can download it in the description so that you can have the simplest, least risky journey to buying a website business. Download it in the description below. Hey YouTube watcher, what's up? It's William Griffin. And if you have watched this video on the best websites in the 100K+ range up until now, please hit that like button, and I'm stoked that you're liking the video. Also, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're doing super well. I also want to ask you, please consider subscribing because my content and exploration on YouTube is about to blast off. You're going to be seeing stories, polls, more epic content, and more engagement, more surprise and delight. This is the time to subscribe. I hope you consider it, and I hope I see you on the next video.